In 2019, when Kawhi Leonard and Paul George joined the Clippers, their partnership was supposed to result in a dynasty and several NBA championships. But after 5 years, their era with the Clippers is over, with only one appearance in the conference finals and just 3 playoff series wins. This is the complete history of the Kawhi and PG-13 era in LA and one of the most disappointing super teams of all time. After Kawhi Leonard won the 2019 title with the Raptors, he became the most sought-after free agent in the NBA. The entire league was held hostage waiting for his decision. And then, a bomb. He chose to go home to LA, not with LeBron and the Lakers, but with the Clippers and Paul George, who gave up a king's ransom to OKC.
4 unprotected future first-round picks, a protected future first-round pick, 2 pick swaps, and outstanding rookie point guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Danilo Gallinari for Paul George.
And even though it was a hefty price, it was worth it. Leonard was the Finals MVP and widely considered the best player in the NBA. And George finished the previous season with 28 points and a league-leading 2.2 steals per game, finishing 3rd in the MVP race and 3rd for the Defensive Player of the Year. Two-way wings that can do everything on the floor is a GM's dream, and the Clippers added 2 of the best in the league. And on top of adding 2 superstars in their prime, LA also had a roster full of serviceable role players, and they looked destined to win not 1,
not 2, not 3, not 4,
but multiple NBA titles. However, when the 2019-2020 season started, the first problems began to arise. The Clippers' locker room was poisoned by poor team chemistry, and it all started with their superstars. Kawhi and PG had their own bodyguards and personal trainers. They picked and chose when they wanted to play and when to sit out games, regulated their minutes, canceled training sessions, and had their own spaces in the dressing room, separated from the rest of the team. Leonard was allowed to live in San Diego and commute from there, which often made him late for team flights. He and George typically didn't speak to the media at least 45 minutes after games, which meant their teammates handled media obligations first and for longer, which was a precedent in the NBA. They were supposed to lead by example, and instead, it felt like they were doing the least amount of work possible just to get by. However, with all the talent on the team, these chemistry problems were masked by good results. The Clippers had the 2nd best offense and the 5th best defense in the NBA, and after the All-Star break, they had a 6-game win streak. But then the pandemic hit.
This is the last night of NBA games for the foreseeable future.
And when the NBA season resumed in the bubble, the Clippers' momentum was halted, and they never rediscovered their rhythm. Zubac and Shamet tested positive and had to miss games. Morris and JaMychal Green arrived late to the bubble, while Harrell, Pat Beverly, and Lou Williams each left the bubble due to the deaths of loved ones. Harrell missed a month of action, and when he returned, it was clear he wasn't